Hello, my name's Kalila and I'm super excited to share with you my closet makeover. For this project, I wanted to do a custom closet system, and so I started off by ripping down a 4x8 sheet of 3/4 inch birch plywood. This piece of plywood was left over from my credenza build, so if you haven't seen that video, I will leave a link in the description. Here I'm putting together the floating drawer system. I'm using wood glue and pocket hole screws. And when I was finished putting this all together, I realized that I messed up. I wanted the longer piece of plywood that's on the left side to be on the right, but it all worked out in the end. Before I can start installing anything, I'm locating the studs and I'm using a French cleat to help hang this system. Next, I'm installing cleats that are going to be used to support the shelves along the back and the sides, and I'm just making sure that I'm screwing those into studs. And here's how it was looking so far. Because I was being lazy and didn't want to haul my air compressor in, and my airless 16 gauge nailer was a little too large, I ended up using trim head screws and my drill to install the shelving. I did end up using all of the plywood that I ripped down in the beginning, and I was just a little shy, but luckily I found a scrap piece. I used poplar for the face frame that I will be attaching to the closet system. I filled all the nail holes with spackle and then started my least favorite job, which is caulking. When it came time to install the drawer slides, I was super excited to try out my new Craig drawer slide jig, but because of the type of drawer slides I had, it just didn't seem to be working, and it was easier to install it without it. The last large part of this closet system was building the drawers, and I did have to purchase another sheet of plywood to do that. Once all my pieces for my drawer boxes were cut down to size, I used my table saw to cut dados into the sides for my bottom panel. I try to keep all of my projects that I do as budget friendly as possible, and here I'm using the most inexpensive drawer slide that you can get at the home improvement store. When installing the drawer fronts, I like to use a deck of playing cards to help get an even gap, and then I used my 18 gauge nailer just to pin it in place. And then I went back with screws to securely attach the drawer front. And then again using my favorite spackle to fill in those nail holes. Once everything got a coat of primer and it was dry, I made sure to go back and lightly sand everything with a 220 grit, and then I used a tack cloth to clean off everything. I really wanted to do something different with this closet from the first closet that I built, and so I decided to do that with color. Once I started applying the paint, I'll be honest, I was scared and I was sure I wasn't gonna like it, and it seemed way too dark, but then once everything dried, I came back in and I really was surprised at how much I did like it. I didn't share it in this video, but I did make the old closet rods look new with a can of spray paint. More to come with the rest of the room, and thanks so much for watching.